All right. Someone asked if I could show my Torturi's Army deck on video, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to keep the glare off. Let me show you what I mean. This is like I'm if I tip it like that, I can usually keep it off. So I'm going to try my best. The Palace of Otosan Uchi. Big old 7 province strength. 4 gold is good generation. 4 honor is a little low to start, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Cool ability. The concept of Torturi's army, I believe, is your focus is to build as big of an army as you can. Maybe I should put Imperial cards in here based on the ability, but I think this deck does need work. I just put everything in order and sorted, so I was looking through it. So this might not be a very good deck, but at least I'll show you what I built from the cards that I had. And by all means, feel free to make any recommendations you want for any of my decks. I'm not playing right now, so I'm not going to be looking for cards. But if I do start playing, and I hope to start playing, I will look for cards. So any recommendations you'd like, say, hey, for the Torturi's Army, you should have this card. Feel free to let me know. I'm in Chicago. If anyone would like to play, I'm more than willing to meet up with people, come to your place to play, come to my place after we've met and got to know each other and things like that. So if you'd like to play some L5R and you're near Chicago, let me know. So anyway, well, let's start with Torturi, because there's the big bad guy. Not really, I don't know if he's bad. He enters play dishonored, so poor guy. But you need 10 honor to bring him in. He costs 9 with a personal honor of 4. So I can bring him in for 7, but I have to have 10 honor or he won't come. It's just like, go away. But I like how big he can get. You got to get him honored. He has to become honorable to make him a much bigger threat. So a very interesting card, and I love this card. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this one right. Is it Diarrhea or is it Diarrhea? I don't know how to pronounce this card, but I really like it. Even though this is a very expensive Cavalry experienced version, I don't have any other version of Daria. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say that word. Anyway, the other expensive personality in this deck is Takuan. Again, this is the experienced version. I don't have another Takuan that I know of. Maybe I have one in my loose card collection. I might look through them at some point. So that's the other one. A lot of inexpensive, cheap personalities in this deck. Starting with this one, Akiyoshi. I think just 1 copy. Yes, 1 copy of Akiyoshi. Then we're running 3 Janawa. Make sure I've got everything there. You can see it. Okay. Nice, simple card. 4 gold. You get a 2 force, 3 chi. So I can pay just 2 gold for this and bring it in. And 1 personal honor, so I don't really need, unless I really need that point. I've got to get to 10 to get Torturi in play. So, so 3 copies, and then an experienced 2 version of Janawa. I do not have the experienced version, so that's probably something I'd want to put in this deck. Running 3 copies of Hassam, I'm going to guess is how you pronounce it. 3 gold, you get 2 force and 2 chi. That seems like a very good rate. I mean, if he had 2 personal honor, I have a feeling other clans wouldn't play him because they can't get the honor gain. Never mind. I was just thinking how that might work. How the other clans might want to play him. So 3 copies of him, 1 copy of this Lion Clan Samurai because he's a member of Torturi's army, and I like that other clans can join Torturi's army. That's another neat aspect. And this is the 3 copies of this Shigenja, so I have 4 or 5 spells in this deck simply because of this guy. Easy to get 2 honor to help me get my honor up. That's initially what you want to do, at least that's what I think you want to do with this deck. I'm assuming I want to see what Imperial cards I do have in my collection, my 1 box collection. There might be something that I want to put in here. So Moshi Hitu is another one for 5 gold. You get 3 force and 2 chi. And I can bring that Moshi in for 3 gold. Tohaku, I think just 1 copy of Tohaku. Again, very affordable cards. And this guy is, I didn't understand the purpose of this guy, and then I think this one was in the constructed decks because the easy way to add 2 honor to your clan, to your house. A free personality, a free samurai who has 0 force and 1 chi. So I don't know what other reason people played him other than it's a super easy way to get to add 2 honor to your house. Then we have 1 monkey clan because he's a tactician and member of Torturi's army. Suri, I'm guessing. Yatsusio, another very cheap personality. And then I'm running just 12 holdings, all very affordable other than Base Camp. Base Camp is Torturi's army's holding that generates gold. And then I'm running 3 merchant caravans. Part of the reason I put merchant caravans in these decks is I'm running Ring of the Void. And that helps get Ring of the Void into play because you discard cards. And then I'm running 3 small farms and 3 large farms. So cheap, quick gold was the idea here. And then I'm running 1 Go Master because I'm running several terrains in the deck. And it seems like that is what Torturi wants how Torturi wants to fight. That's how it seems to me. Let me know if there's other aspects of things that I'm not thinking of. And since I'm trying to build the army, I went with 1 Crossroads and 1 Farmlands. It seemed at the time when I did this, put this thing together, that was the way to go. And since I'm not running any events, this was the event you should put in your deck since there are no other events. At least that's how I saw it. Maybe there's events that I should run. Feel free to let me know. All right, that's the Dynasty deck, Fate deck. Going with 3 charges. So we're all about fighting and, well, that's, all military decks want to do that. So 3 charges, 2 counterattacks, very cool card. 3 deadly grounds for getting that terrain into play. Flanking maneuver, this is the Torturi's army card. So it seems like a no-brainer to put this in your Torturi's army deck. So 3 of those. Forced March is a card that costs 6. I still haven't read it. I'm sure it's really good since I put it in here, but I have 1 copy. And then I'm running a card that I really like, Refugees. 3 Refugees for the deck. And then 3 Strengths of Purity. This might be a mistake. I don't think, other than my expensive guys, I'd have to double check and look back. How many of those personalities have a what was it? A 3 or higher personal honor. So this might be a mistake. I really don't know. Running 1 copy of Superior Strategist seems like a very cool card. Running 3 copies of Superior Tactics, kind of a no-brainer in a military deck, I assume. And again, by all means, feel free to enlighten me as to anything that I might be doing wrong. Takuan Technique, that's neat. It does cost 1 gold, so I do have to pay for it. But just 1 copy, and then 3 traversable terrains, and that will be the end of my action cards for this deck. I really like traversable terrain. Gonna get a decent amount of followers, and we're gonna start with Ashigaru because they're free, and there's nothing wrong with that. Free is good. And then we're gonna go with 3 light infantry. So for 2 gold, you get a 2 force follower. That seems like the right thing to do. 2 for 2 seems really good. And 1 scout. Oh, that is all the followers number. So not a ton of followers. And then I'm running 1 blood sword. That might be a mistake. I have no dueling cards in the deck, so maybe that shouldn't be there. And then the spells I'm running are fairly expensive. They're 4 or 5 gold to attach these spells. You have to pay gold to attach them to your Shigenja. 2 Earthquakes I'm running, 1 Heart of the Inferno. I remember this being a powerful card, so that's probably why I put it in here. And 1 Fire, the Fire from Within, also a pretty cool card. Walking the Way was played against me, and I realized, oh, that card's better than I realized. Yeah, it's really nice to be able to go get a card when you need it. So Walking the Way, 1 copy, and 1 copy of Ring of the Void. So that is my Torturi's Army deck. I hope you liked it. Like I said, feel free to make any suggestions you'd like. And if I do start playing again, I will try to find whatever you suggest. Hope you enjoyed the deck tech. My plan, and right now, tentatively, is I'm going to show my Phoenix Honor deck next. We'll see. Maybe I'll do something different. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.